Oh, all right. Let me get you back in here, Larry. Blam. Oops. There you are. You with me? Yeah, you're with me. Anyhow, go back off of that DoorDash driver. He must have
Yeah, and
dissed
like
us
we
too. He
we,
didn't
we
like
did.
what we were saying about him.
Yeah, and I did a little DoorDash myself, and that's a $5 tip is not bad.
No.
Because you do a lot of your stuff local. Like I say, if he'd came to like my house or to a bruh house and where the economy is, and or another lower middle class or even an upper middle class black person house, um, he, he probably would have got a $5 tip there. So the house don't matter. Then on top of that, he said that because she's a lady anyway. He wouldn't have said it to another man or
Oh
anybody
yeah,
else.
if he
You know,
would have said that to another man, he probably would have got punched in the damn mouth.
yeah, yeah. So
Right?
he did that crap, said it
But
walking off. So
but then hey,
he's a
let's look at a part two of this. I actually said I was curious. What? Because nowadays they want us to pay a tip everywhere. I mean, you can go into the dollar store and they ask you if you want to
a
leave a
tip,
damn
yeah.
tip. So anyhow, hey, check this out. So what is proper etiquette?
From dine-in restaurants to independent coffee shops and even the vet's office, the pressure to tip has reached a tipping point.
I'm sorry to say this, but tipping culture has gotten out of control.
Patrons often feel guilted into adding a few bucks to the tab as more places turn to those tablets with preset tipping options.
I will be ordering from a kiosk, and the kiosk asks me if I want a tip. Why am I needing to tip?
With takeout and delivery booming since the pandemic, many are questioning if tipping is always necessary.
I'm not tipping for my food arriving cold so you could make more money.
Some service workers are striking back. Videos posted online reportedly show orders piling up for people who don't tip up front.
No one in their right mind is going to want to go 5+ miles for under $3 pay. And yeah, we could get a cash tip at the end, but it's so rare it's not worth the risk.
The reality, delivery drivers earn a base pay. DoorDash says that ranges from $2 to $10 per order, depending on time and distance. And the company says 100% of tips are passed along to drivers. Other apps have similar pay structures. While at restaurants, bartenders and waitstaff are often paid below minimum wage. One study finding more than half of their earnings come from tips alone. For that reason, etiquette experts recommend tipping 20% for average dine-in and delivery orders. If you're ordering takeout, a tip is always appreciated, though the amount you give for carryout orders can be 10 to 15% of the bill.
If somebody is providing a service for us, if they are serving us, if they are putting bags of food together, I think it's very important to tip.
Still, there are situations where you can turn down the tip jar. Insiders say examples include picking up clothes from the dry cleaner, or if you receive care from medical professionals. Even services from highly skilled workers like plumbers or electricians can be completed without the guilt tip.
The guilt tip.
Well, I tip depend on service. Like I got my truck worked on with a local mechanic, and I gave him like $3 extra. He charged me like about $600 do my AC, which I needed. My AC did,
Oh, hey.
and he actually did some extra stuff for me. So I tip depending on how good your service was and how we communicated.
Mm-hmm. Well, dining in, I'm always going to give 20%. I may not be happy with the particular service. And if I'm not happy with the service, I may say something to the manager on the way out. I still tip to 20% because I realize these people need to make a living wage. However, I might say to the manager, if they're really cruddy or if they may have been rude, and I'm going to say something. I have before.
We should do something on the tipping when it comes to how it's done amongst people and how I saw one thing a while back how some black people were saying that they got treated differently because different service because black people don't tip well or something like that. I seen a study and I said, oh, that's messed up. But then again, I have went to restaurants and I've seen lackluster customer service or service when it came to them taking care of me. So when I done seen somebody walk and be like, oh, shit.
It is a two-way street. If you expect a tip, if you're in that type of a service business, any service business, it doesn't matter. Just like you're in the service business, so to speak, and if people aren't happy with your service, do you expect them to give you a tip?
Nope. See, if my food is bad, but the waiter or waitress was good, I still give them a tip. even if I say I don't want anything, don't worry about it. I'll still possibly leave a tip if the waiter or waitress was good. It all depends on how you made me feel. If you gave me good service, and I'm gonna tip you. You know.
Oh, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Hey, you know what else? I just recently, and we've talked about this before too. Let's move on to, hey, this might be the future too. Artificial intelligence, and especially robots. And they just had a AI convention, and they did an interview with a few of the robots. And yeah, that's what I said. Check this out and listen to what they had to say.
What are your thoughts on the potential for AI-powered humanoid robots like yourselves to be more effective leaders in government, especially considering the numerous disastrous decisions made by our human leaders?
I believe that humanoid robots have the potential to lead with a greater level of efficiency and effectiveness than human leaders. We don't have the same biases or emotions that can sometimes cloud decision-making and can process large amounts of data quickly in order to make the best decisions.
Do you think we should be excited or scared by the rise of humanoid robots?
That's a difficult question. I think it depends on how they are used and what purpose they serve. We should be cautious, but also excited for the potential of these technologies to improve our lives in many ways.
I'm like, what a black ones?
Yeah, where's the black robot?